thoughts. Hopefully you do good things. Everybody has a competition in their brain of good thoughts and bad thoughts. Hopefully they win. The good thoughts win. For me, I always have both. I have like the thing I believe, the good thing. That's the thing I believe. And then there's this thing.
Is Morgan Freeman really a good actor? I mean, because I know that, everybody loves him for his voice, but has he really been in any movie that you were like, you know what, that was the greatest movie I've ever fucking seen? Or, I mean, what has he been in? What, Bruce Almighty? The fuck else was he in? Seven? I mean, that was a pretty good movie, but I don't think you're watching it because Morgan Freeman is in the movie. I think you're watching it because it's a fucking great movie. What else? What else has he fucking been in? Let's look up his IMDb. Because obviously I don't have shit to talk about this week or this podcast. So, let's just waste time, with research that everybody could do. And pretend like, like you needed me to do it. What he's been in Now You See Me. Those movies are shit. London Has Fallen. That's a fucking horrific movie. I don't even know what Momentum is. Ted 2. He was only briefly in that shit. Dolphin Tale. You can't tell me that you're like, you know what? Fucking Dolphin Tale. That's my shit. I wake up every day and I'm like, you know what? It's a great time to watch fucking Dolphin Tale. I didn't watch that shit, and I know most of you probably didn't watch that shit. So don't give me, or don't tell me that that's the one that you're fucking clamoring for. You're not. What else he been on? Lucy. Fuck has he been in? Last Vegas? What the fuck is that? De Niro, Michael Douglas. I mean, that might have been a good movie, but I'm guessing again, it's not one of those movies where you're like, you know what, fuck. Have you seen the new Morgan Freeman movie? Nobody's fucking doing that. Nobody. He was in the Dark. Okay, I'll give him that. The Dark Knight movies, but again, I mean, he has these bit fucking parts. I don't know. I'm just saying that. I mean, the guy fucking has a voice like an angel, obviously. I mean, nobody can narrate some shit better than him. But is he a good actor? Like, has anybody ever been blown away by his acting where you were just like, holy shit? I mean, he was in that movie, what was he? He was driving the fucking the white lady around, driving Miss Daisy. I mean, I never saw it, so I don't know. Maybe that was his like fucking breakout role. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not buying into why Morgan Freeman is such a big deal. I mean, yeah, he's not a horrible fucking actor, right? He's genuinely funny. Although, wait, I know a movie where he was really good in. Wasn't he in Lean on Me? Where it was like, they used to call me Crazy Joe. Obviously, I can't do a fucking Morgan Freeman impression because I'm not fucking Morgan Freeman. I think you have to have, at the very least, gray hair and freckles in order to do a really good Morgan Freeman impression. But, he was in Lean on Me. And, that's up for debate as to whether or not that was a good movie. But, that's where I remember him from, originally. It's like thinking back to all the movies that I know that he's in. That's the one that, sticks out to me. But I don't know. But, then again, it was a movie that he was the main fucking character. So, of course, you're like, oh, he was awesome in this. But could they have transplanted him out of the role and dropped in, I don't know, who could replace fucking Morgan Freeman? Maybe that's the the signal, right, that he's good. Because if you can't picture anybody else in the role, then I guess it's like, who else would do that shit? You could do Sidney Poitier. I've never even seen a fucking movie with that guy in it. I don't know. Is he even still alive? Apparently he did some fucking Guess Who's Coming to fucking Dinner movie back in, I don't know. Like, what was that movie about? I mean, I know that they did like the remake with fucking what the fuck, with Bernie Mac and fucking the white dude fucking that was married to, or not married, was he married to fucking Bruce Willis's wife? What was her name? Fucking Demi Moore or some shit. What the fuck is his name? Jesus. What is his name? You know what? Who gives a shit? But I know that they remade that movie where instead of it was like the black dude showing up at the white family's house, and this time it was the white guy showing up at the black family. Did I just say the same shit twice? Okay, the first one with Sidney Poitier, or however you fucking say his name. He was like, he was like having fucking dinner with a bunch of white people, right? And then the one with Bernie Mac and fucking, what the hell's his goddamn name? Ashton Kutcher, right? They did the fucking reverse, and it's like, like, I don't know. To be honest, I mean, obviously, I haven't hung out with tons of black people or tons of white people for that matter. But who do you think is really gonna make the biggest deal about their son or daughter bringing home somebody of, another race? I mean, realistically, I mean, like maybe the black family might. I mean, I think for probably about the first minute or two, there might be a little bit of awkwardness until somebody cracks a joke, and if the white dude can take it, then it's fine. There's no more awkwardness. If you can deal with having your balls busted, by anybody, then there's not going to be too much awkwardness there. I mean, at this point, it's been kind of proven that, mixed kids usually look pretty good, so there's no fear that they're gonna have an ugly kid. Although I don't know if that would be like, I mean, is that a reason that white people would feel weird? Is it fair of me to assume that the white family would be more? Did my son draw on the fucking wall? What is that? Oh no, that's just the pattern. Sorry. Would the white family be? I don't know. I just, based on fucking TV, because I obviously I've never just sat at somebody's house and like took notes on how the different ethnicities deal with having somebody of a different ethnicity into their house. But based on what you see on fucking TV and what you hear about on social media or whatever, I assume there's going to be some degree of uncomfortableness. I mean, well, you watch that movie fucking no, actually that's not even a good representation. How many laps is that lady going to do around the fucking block? Sorry, so fucking distracted today. But what the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, the white family. I have a feeling there's gonna be some degree of fucking awkwardness, right? And then they're gonna try and over fucking correct and compensate and be, and be like, hey, my man, and and assume that all black people, I don't know, fucking speak street slang or some shit. Right? There's going to be that for a while until they realize, like, oh, he's not really a threat. And then, and then they're like, welcome to the family. But there's always sort of these looks from the family members that haven't fucking seen him before. And it's just like, what? I don't know, I'm fucking with you, white people. Settle down, okay? I'm sure that, in this day and age, unless, I don't know, you're at fucking David Duke's house, in this day and age, people are just like, whatever, right? I mean, is there really anybody besides people in the South? And obviously, not every person in the South feels this way, but the ones that they're missing a few fucking teeth. They definitely have some robes hanging in the closet that they occasionally adorn. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know where I was fucking going with that. To be honest, I mean, this is what happens, right? When I don't really have, uh, a plan for what I want to fucking talk about. I just start talking about stupid shit. I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing, going back to what I was originally saying, I'm guessing that the awkwardness is more when it's somebody of a different ethnicity shows up to the white people's, um, fucking brunch. Brunch. Who the fuck eats brunch? That is as white as it gets, right? Eating brunch, wearing boat shoes, and fucking polo shirts. Come on, white people, don't get upset with me. I'm just fucking with you, but that shit is fucking true, okay? It's true. Every ethnicity has their fucking thing. White people, it's fucking brunch and boat shoes. What is it with black people? Fucking sports and I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is it? Sports and fucking I don't know. Chicken and waffles or some shit, right? Like the Roscoe's. Has anybody been there? And I'm not fucking. You know what? Fuck you. If you're out there like, oh, why is it gotta be the chicken and Can we just get over the fucking bullshit? Pretending like only black people like fucking chicken. Everybody loves chicken except for, I don't know, people that are vegan and or are fucking members of PETA. I'm just saying that when somebody says chicken and waffles, you're not envisioning like a Japanese family there, right? You're not there's certain images that pop into your head. Do you like how I'm trying to fucking backpedal my own ignorance? But it's true. I mean, obviously not all white people go to fucking brunch and wear boat shoes. Obviously, there are plenty of people of all walks of life. This isn't fucking CNN, all right? When you think of with Mexicans, you think, tacos and piñatas, right? It's not fucking racist, right? With Chinese people, you automatically think of fucking Bruce Lee, don't you? Right? I mean, if you're not Chinese, obviously, if you are Chinese, I'm sure that when you see your own people, how fucking ignorant has this podcast just fucking become? I'm just saying we all have shit that that it's sort of like it's stereotypes, but they're stereotypes that fucking fit. Right? Like it wouldn't be unusual to be invited to brunch with your white friends. It would be unusual if say your I don't know, your Pakistani friends were like, "Hey, let's go have brunch." Not that they don't have brunch, but it's just like, "What? Really? You eat brunch?" Oh God. The more I fucking talk, the worse it gets. Just for anybody with their fucking panties getting all bunched up there, I'm just talking shit. I'm just fucking around. I'm trying to have some fucking fun on a Thursday, March. What fucking day is it? The 8th. Like I'm Filipino, so it's I mean, assuming that you have been around Filipinos, that we're all fucking nurses and we like fucking I don't know, the fucking balut, or if you want to go fucking negative, if you want to go negative, we have a bad reputation for eating fucking Spot the dog, even though that, that's not a typical food source or staple. For most Filipinos, it's really just your little sects of, and I don't mean sex, but sects. Some people eat it. Most people don't. Is kind of what I'm getting at, and I'm not afraid to fucking, carry that badge of fucking shame. I mean, yeah, I'm sure that there are, quite a few of my family members that have fucking had dog. I've never had it. I don't have any fucking desire to eat it. The only time I would ever consider eating dog is if there was nothing else to eat. Then yeah, if I'm fucking starving, I might just eat you. But when I show up to the fucking to Topsy Log, I'm not like, can I have a fucking let me get some eggs and let me also get some patches or fucking spot or whatever the fuck it is that people, the fucking cliche dog name, right? Is patches a fucking I don't know. That's what I'm saying. What is it? Like, it's like spot. It's why can't I think of any fucking stereotypical or not stereotypical fucking cliche dog names? Rover. Yeah, let me get fucking a fried egg over easy and a side of Rover. It's just I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? But I'm not afraid to admit. I'm not gonna, like, just like with white people, you have to admit that you guys came up with fucking brunch. Okay, you guys fucking invented that shit. Yes, other people now do it, but that's your fucking thing. Just like macaroni and cheese and fucking hot dogs is your thing. For Filipinos, we have basically cornered the market in the as far as the nursing industry is gone, and some of us eat dogs, although some other Asians find them to be a tasty treat as well, but we're the ones that are sort of fucking known for it, so it is what it is. How did this go from me talking about Morgan Freeman to eating fucking your family pet? I don't know. 17 minutes. Have I spent? Well, I know I didn't spend the full 17 minutes talking about eating our pets, but it's a long fucking time to spend talking about some fucking bullshit. But as far as Morgan Freeman is concerned, yes, he has a fucking awesome voice. I wish that when I'm old, that I have a sort of iconic fucking voice. Right now, it sounds like I've got like a old sock in the back, or at least that's what it feels like, because I'm just getting over a fucking cold. But it just, I don't know. Can we quit pretending like like some actors or certain actors are fucking awesome? There's a lot of people out there that get they get all these fucking accolades, like, oh, or not people, but actors and actresses out there. I mean, there's a lot of them that you don't even know why they're fucking famous. I mean, if you really look into their catalog of fucking movies, you're like, fuck. Have they really been in anything that that you could be like, that fucking completely blew my hair back. If I had some hair, like, I shaved my head. So for this, in order for this scenario to work, I guess I'd have to put on a wig and then have it, some wind in my hair that blows it back. But I mean, like, for example, fucking Johnny Depp, right? He basically plays the exact same. Is this turned into fucking? Didn't I already do this movie review shit on the last podcast? I don't know. But Johnny Depp, he basically plays the same fucking character in every single movie he's been in, with the exception of a few of them, right? I mean, wasn't he in Donnie Brasco, whatever? He was pretty good in that. In that one where they're what was it? They were like fucking, like old time gangsters or some shit. I can't remember what it was, but all of his other movies, all of the movies that have made like millions and billions of fucking dollars, he basically plays the same fucking character, right? And it started when he played fucking what, Edward Scissor Hands, where he's just this weird, eccentric fucking character. I mean, playing fucking Jack Sparrow, um, the fucking Willy Wonka, and those, the what was it, the Alice in Wonderland. Like, it's all just basically variations of the same fucking character, right? They're all just like the natural evolution from Edward Scissorhands. Which, by the way, why do people make such a big deal about that? I don't know. Was it like, I think, you know what I think it is? I think that was like during the heyday where fucking everybody loved Winona Ryder, and everybody thought, or the women, the ladies thought fucking Johnny Depp was just smoking hot or whatever, which I'll admit, he's, when he's not looking like he's fucking covered in soot. I hate that fucking word. He can be a handsome guy. I mean, maybe not so much now, because he's definitely, I don't know, he's gone out into fucking left field with his look. But when he was younger, he was a handsome dude. I'll give him that. But if you watch Edward Scissorhands today, do you really like? I mean, if you are the one person out there that's never seen the fucking movie, are you really gonna be blown away by that? Just, oh, this fucking character with scissors on his hands, instead of being like a fucking villain that or instead of it being like a horror fucking movie, it's it's basically a movie about a fucking hairstylist. I don't know. What the fuck am I talking about? How's everybody else fucking doing out there in the world? Oh yeah, really? Yeah, I really don't give a shit. Fucking has anybody been watching Walking Dead? I haven't. I'm gonna fucking admit right here, and it's not because I'm not a Walking Dead fan. I was a huge fucking fan of Walking Dead. But then, I don't know, like last season, I just completely lost fucking interest, right? Or is it this season? I don't know. I think they just started up the new, or like the second half of the new season, right? What season are we at? Like 9 or some shit? I haven't watched since right before they started season 9. Because I don't know, I lost fucking interest. It just, I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that it's a horrible show. Obviously, it's, it does what it does, and it does it very well. But it's just, I cannot, I don't know. Like, it just, for some reason, I've had no fucking desire to watch it. And yes, I know, well, fuck it. If you're listening to this podcast, I mean, this spoiler fucking alert, right? I mean, the only way you wouldn't know about this is if either A, you've never watched the show, so therefore you really don't give a shit, or I don't know. I don't know how you would not know what fucking happened, right? Because it's all over fucking social media, right? That Carl fucking dies, which is just another example of, of The Walking Dead doing some very fucking suspect shit with the characters. Which leads me to believe that, the fact that they killed him off, it leads, I have a feeling that they're basically trying to, this might be the last fucking season, or maybe there's like one more season and then that's fucking it, right? Because they have killed off characters that shouldn't be fucking dead yet. Although they, killing off Glenn, they actually did that one, right? That was like the first fucking death that I think that they 100% fucking got right. But in the fucking comic books, or at least the last time I fucking read it, and I read all the way up to where was it when they fucking meet the people that fucking put on like they put on the fucking the dead the fucking zombie skin and fucking walk around. I can't remember what the name of that arc is, but you know, like up until that point, fucking Andrea was still alive, right? You know, but yet they killed her off like way back in what, like season 3. You know, and for some reason they've kind of turned Carol into the character that Andrea was, at least as far as her willingness to just you know, fucking slaughter people. I mean, she was, you know, fucking dead. At least in the comics, she was dead when they were at the fucking prison. And I think she just killed herself, right? Because she couldn't deal with the fact that that fucking Michonne and what's the fucking guy's name? Tyrone? Was that his fucking name? Tyrone? You know, the big black dude that was with Carol before, or you know, when they were taking care of the kids when they all got fucking split up. Or Tyrese, not Tyrone. You know, in the fucking comic, Carol had hooked up with Tyrese, then Michonne showed up, and Tyrese and Michonne hooked up. Carol couldn't fucking take it, so she basically killed herself by like walking into like a fucking into a walker so that the walker would eat him, right? You know, so right there, like how they got it written now, right, is that Michonne is with Rick, which, you know, as far as I know, has never fucking happened in the comic. They should still have Andrea, but they don't. And you know, basically what's happened is Michonne is now taken on the role of not only Michonne, but she's also playing the role of Andrea. So it's just, you know, I don't know. If you're one of these people like myself that you read the comics and then you watch the show and you're like, okay, they're doing a good job, but they're really fucking with the story material here. And, you know, like killing off Carl, like I don't even fucking get that shit. That's fucking insane. You know, it is absolutely fucking insane that they would kill off Carl, especially since they haven't really gotten to the arc where he fucking shines. So it's just, I don't know, you know. I mean, I'm not going to pretend like that's the reason I stopped fucking watching. To just be honest with you, I lost fucking interest in the show. You know, it's same thing with all the fucking shows on Netflix. You know, it's all just become too overwhelming. I can't keep up with all the new fucking shows. And there's lots of shows that I fucking want to see. I mean, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this shit. I'm just saying that there's too much shit, right? You know, like there's too many good things to fucking watch. There's not a whole lot of time to fucking do them. And you know, I don't know. Like I think I have started and stopped so many of the fucking the really good series and shit on Netflix that I don't know. I'm fucking stuck. You know, like frozen in time and shit, because, you know, it's like, okay, I want to watch, you know, this particular show, but then there's that fucking show, and it's like, well, I already started that, you know, this one, but, you know, I want to see that fucking show, and it's just like, well, no, should I wait to, you know, it's just, I mean, I don't know if it's just fucking me, you know, it might just be me because I'm a fucking lunatic, but, you know, I get fucking sort of like stuck in this fucking holding pattern because I can't make up my mind about what show I want to fucking watch, and then it just becomes way too fucking overwhelming, and then it's just like, fuck, I'm not gonna watch anything. You know, I can't make up my mind about it, so I'll just not watch them, and then some other fucking show will show up, and next thing you know, I'm sitting, you know, at my fucking kitchen table on my podcast bitching about, you know, all the fucking shows that I haven't watched. You know, it's just a big fucking circle. So, you know, I'm gonna get out of it. You know, I'm gonna take a step back, realize that you know, in comparison to I don't know, the starving fucking children in Yemen, my indecision about whether or not to watch fucking The Punisher or I don't know, finally watch fucking The Wire. These are relatively low on the fucking list of, important shit. No, I'm not going to say, oh, first world problems. I hate when it's not a fucking problem, right? My decision to, why am I getting angry at you? I don't fucking know. I can't stand that fucking, it's like that Twitter fucking humor that's not even fucking funny. And, people say it over and over and over again to the point where it's just like, it's not, when was the last time you've literally laughed your ass off, or LMAFO or whatever the fuck, at some fucking stupid shit that somebody said on Twitter or on Facebook or wherever? When was the last time you really ever did that shit? For me, it's been years. I haven't found, there's some people that are humorous, but am I laughing my fucking ass off? No, not ever. I don't think I've ever laughed my fucking ass. I've chuckled. There's been times where it's like, oh, that was a fucking good one. And, and I'd laugh a little bit. But these people are like, oh, dude, I just fucking spit, my coffee all over my fucking keep. Get the fuck out of here. You did not. You didn't fucking do that. Sorry. It's like their version of a fucking spit take. You didn't fucking do that. You're not laughing out loud. You're not, it's not funny at, AF. What I'm pretty fucking sick of with Twitter. I bring up Twitter most because that is the social media site that I am on most of the fucking time. But one of the things I hate about Twitter now is that when you look at somebody's fucking profile, 9 times out of 10, unless they are like, I don't know, like one of those fucking Instagram booty models and shit, 9 times out of 10, when you go to look at their photos, because like, I don't know about you, but with me, I like to kind of get a sense of who I'm talking to, right? So I'll look through tweets that you've sent, that you've tweeted out to sort of, find out like, okay, are we on the same page, or is the reason that we're currently fucking debating, is there something in your tweet history that lets me know that, we may not agree on this particular topic, but we agree on most everything else. I look at that, and I look at your fucking photos. And what I can't fucking stand nowadays is you click on the fucking photos, and it's like it's like 10 million fucking GIFs or GIFs or whatever the fuck, however you pronounce that shit, right? And sometimes you have to fucking scroll through those fucking pictures for, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes before you actually do find a picture. And that's assuming that the picture that you're looking at is of the person that you're fucking currently looking into. It's fucking annoying. I remember, I don't know, when I was on fucking Facebook, right? Usually, people had, like, I miss those days where if you had a photo album or whatever on your attached to your fucking profile, it was usually of you or your family or the very, I guess at worst it was like 10,000 pictures of some spaghetti dinner that you fucking had. But I miss the days where your photos were actually photos of yourself and not just 5 gazillion fucking GIFs that you have posted in response to whatever the fuck it is that you were responding to. It's just, I don't know. Let's just call a spade here. I am turning into a grouchy old man, and I just want things to go back to the way they fucking were, right? But anyway, I think I'm gonna end this here. I know that there's shit going on in the fucking news, and the Republicans and Trump have, basically decided to take all restrictions off of the banks, and you got like 13 or 12 fucking Democrats that are helping him do it. And I could spend a long time talking about you know, how the whole reason we got fucking Trump is because people have chosen, for the past 30 or 40 fucking years to vote the lesser of two evils, and that they've been tricked into thinking that the Democrats are are the good guys. And I could go on and on and on about that shit, but I don't feel like it. It's fucking Thursday. I'm not feeling 100%. I'm not feeling like shit, but I'm not 100%. And you know I really just apparently wanted to come on and shit on Morgan Freeman for, about half an hour. So, I feel like mission accomplished. So I'm going to get out of here. I don't know if I'm going to give you another podcast tomorrow. It just really depends on, on if I fucking feel like it, if I have something to fucking say. And, I don't know. It is what it is. So, either I'll talk to you tomorrow or I'll fucking talk to you next week. If I don't talk to you next week, I hope you have had a good week. I hope you have a good fucking weekend. And, yeah, that's about it. So, just like always, don't take any shit and go fuck yourself. Peace.